Sony has had some weird products in the past, whether it's the vertical LP player or possibly the rolling speaker. But this one might be a bit different. It might actually make it into the mainstream. And what I'm talking about are the new Sony LinkBuds. So, let's get into it. Alright guys, so I have been rocking the AirPod Pros for quite a while now. And before that, I was using the Smart Apollo Bolts, which are both great earbuds. But Sony, they've decided to buck the trend of ANC, of active noise canceling, and go the complete opposite route, and doing it in such a way that the design just doesn't even look like it should work. So I've got right here a freshly delivered package with the Sony LinkBuds. So let's go ahead, go to the vertical camera, and we'll go ahead and pop this open, and let's see what this is all about. Now, I ordered these 2 days ago, and they were officially released yesterday. And they showed up today. So I do want to give some props to Best Buy for some insanely quick shipping. Now, from what I understand, for the people out there that enjoy green things, the packaging is all recycled and paper. They try to use as little plastic as possible. And also, the earbuds themselves are made of recycled plastic, and I believe so is the charging case. So I give it to Sony. Good job on trying to be a little greener, try to not use products and materials that are just going to end up in landfills. So here we have the LinkBuds. And yes, this is all, like they said, this is all cardboard. And really nice packaging, actually. Got a little quick start guide. And then the buds themselves. And even they are held in with plastic, or with paper, not plastic. And my goodness, that is tiny. So to give you an idea, obviously the LinkBuds, and then we've got the AirPod Pros and the Smart Apollo Bold. And you can see that, yes, they are thicker than the AirPod Pros case. They're maybe just a little thicker than the Smart Apollo Bold. But when it comes to these dimensions, I mean, you can see right there, all that space, they are quite a bit smaller. Now, the idea behind the LinkBuds was to allow you to stay connected, or I guess linked, to the outside world while you're using them. Because they actually have a hole in the middle of the part that goes in your ear that supplies the sound. And it's a 12 millimeter driver with a hole in the middle. Like I said, they're made from recycled plastic. These are the gray carbon speckled, something like that. And they do have replaceable silicone tips right here. And I believe they come with small, extra small, large, like it's a fairly substantial number of fitment options. Yeah, we got extra small, small, large, and extra large. And obviously the mediums, that's what's on there right now. The buds themselves, I believe, have 5.5 hours of playback time and then 12 hours on the case. So you're looking at about 17.5 hours total, which should be able to get you through an entire day. They do have a quick charge option. 10 minutes of charging in the case will get you 90 minutes of playback time. They are using USB-C, so that's good, and then a pairing button, so for easy pairing. They do not allow to be paired to multiple devices. I wish they would. That would be really nice to have, so you could just switch seamlessly between two devices, but that's okay. You can't have everything. So why don't we go ahead and pair this to my phone, switch the camera back to me, and let's talk about how they fit and how they sound. All right, so I've had a chance to install the app, get the buds out of the case, and get them in the ear. Probably see it better on this side. And the first thing I have to say is they are ridiculously comfortable. They are super, super light. And I'll just give you an idea of the size difference. So obviously here we've got a AirPod Pro. Let's see if I can get that so you guys can see it. And there you can see the size difference there. It's very tiny, and it goes in the ear pretty easily. It's definitely different than putting a normal earbud in, but basically, as you can see, that circle, that hoop, kind of goes down into the, I believe it's the concha or something like that, and then probably the controls and the battery and all that are back here, and then that little hoop goes back up behind there. So first thing, they're super comfortable, super lightweight. I think they're just over 4 grams a piece. Second thing I notice is while you can still hear everything going on around you, it is muffled just a little bit. I mean, that makes sense. You got something stuck in your ear, so not surprising. But I don't see any reason why I wouldn't be able to carry on a conversation, or, if I'm out jogging, because I do that all the time, hearing a car or bus or something coming up behind me, you'd be able to hear that just fine. Going through the app, these buds, they offer a ton of technology that is pretty insane. We'll just go through the list real quick. You've got speak to chat. I'm not going to bore you or show you that. They've got speak to chat that you can turn on and off. And basically what that means is that when you have the buds in and you're listening to music, if someone comes up to you and you start talking to them saying like hello or hey, how are you, they will recognize that you are talking to someone and they will pause the music. And I believe the default is they will continue to keep that paused for 15 seconds with no sound, and then they'll replay. Now, I think you can adjust that 15 seconds, depending on who you're talking to, maybe not enough time. So the next thing is you've got an equalizer that has off, bright, excited, mellow, relaxed, vocal, treble boost, bass boost, speech, manual, custom 1, custom 2. So quite a lot of options there. It's not as big of an equalizer as I probably would have liked, but the fact that it has it is still it's really nice. You've got 400, 1000, 2500, 6300, and 16,000 hertz, and you can move those all around like any other equalizer. So nothing crazy there, but it is nice to have. Then I start going into the rest of the options, and you've got adaptive volume control. So if you are, you can have that on and say you're inside, it's really quiet, and then you go into another room and there's a bunch of people talking, or there's a TV on, or you go outside and it's really loud out there, the earbuds will actually adjust the volume, kind of like in your car. As the faster you go, the volume's adjusted for you. Same idea. The next really cool thing is you're going to probably wonder why I'm doing this. I just started playing my music. That's right. So they have what's called wide tap area. And basically this area in front of your ears, kind of where my sideburns are, that's where you can tap to control your earbuds. And you can have 2 or 3 taps on each side. So that's 4 options, and you can adjust those. It looks like you've got playback control, volume control, select song, voice assist function, go straight to Amazon Alexa, quick access, or you can just turn it off. I've got one side for play and pause and then next song, and then the other side is for volume control. Just wanted to try it out. I'll probably mess around with it and change it and see what I like. You've got automatic power off, so you can have a certain amount of time that after the earbuds are off or not operating, they'll just shut down to save power. They do offer, they've got that little, see that little black window right there reflecting? That's kind of like the that's the sensor, just like in the AirPods Pros and the TronSmart Apollo, or I'm sorry, the AirPods Pros and the TronSmart Apollo Bold. It's the automatic detection, so if you pull the earbuds out, they'll stop playing, and then they'll start playing again once you put them back in. You've got notification voice guides, automatic download software, blah, blah, blah. You also, like most buds, you can have access to seeing how much power is in each bud and in the case. And I've listened to a little bit of music. I'm going to actually put something on right now. And I have to say, it's actually I need to turn off the well, that shows that works. I need to turn off the speak to chat, because as soon as I started playing music, as soon as I started talking to you guys, it paused it. All right, so the first thing I will say is it is very similar to the transparency mode, where I can hear myself talk, and if there was anyone else around here, I could hear them speak as well. The next thing I will say is these sound amazing. I'm so used to having earbuds like everyone else, where you've got something that's in the canal, sealing it off, and whether it's passive noise cancellation or active noise cancellation, everything you're hearing is from the buds. You don't have any influence. So when you hear people comparing these to an open back over the ear headphone, it's no joke. That's exactly what you're getting. It's insane, really. The soundstage is quite incredible, and that's, I mean, all these guys have been trying to replicate that sound for an earbud, like you would get from an open back over the ear headphone. And Sony's done it without having to use any fancy electronics or software trickery. I'm seriously impressed. These might become my dailies. I love ANC, I really do, but these sound so good that I'm gonna have to give them a shot, and I will definitely do a follow-up video and let you guys know if I've stuck with these or if I've gone back to the tried and trues. So with that, if you guys want any more information, I'll have some links below with where you can get your Sony LinkBuds. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out.